Good morning. It is Sunday and it's race day. So I'm sitting here with Elijah Hartley,
Hello.
Primo driver.
Hello.
So Zach and Elijah are racing together today. So we are out. 10:55 is Super Heat 1.
Yep. Super Heat 2 is I think 1 o'clock.
Yeah, Super Heat 2 is 12:55 and then final is
4:05.
4:05. So fingers crossed for all the X-Kart team. Fingers crossed to all the drivers out there. Enjoy the video. This is part 3. Thanks for watching part 1 and part 2. And Elijah, what should we say? Good luck, I think.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck to everyone.
Okay, so just heading up to the grid. This is our first race of the day, Super Heat 1. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I think it's because I know that Zach's got it in him to sort of do really, really well today. He's been fastest on track all weekend. And although he's starting in grid position 6, he's been following team's advice until now to kind of sit with the others. But say today's race day, it might be a different story. If he's got the overtake, I think he's going to go for it. I think that's what makes me nervous. Family selfie. I'm just going to move that over a bit so I can get young man in.
And he moved
Come
out.
back, step back in. Good luck, Zach. Keep it clean, keep it fast, and do your best. Andy's been chewing on his fingernails for the last 15 minutes. He's going to have no fingernails left whatsoever. He's really nervous today as well. We both are. Zach just has this kind of aura of peace and calm about him. I don't know how he manages to stay so focused and calm.
Karts aligned. Now this should be Junior Primo. It is Elijah Hazelwood, pole position. Then Cooper Campbell leads on the outside of row number 1. Lewis Gilbert and Isaac Jameson on row 2. Zach Mackay and Zach Jennings, row 3.
You can hear the engines raise in a minute. And I think we're racing.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. That looked quick. They let that one go. That looked really quick. Is the camera angle making it look quick? Because that looked really fast to be allowed to run.
Oh, okay. Full start. It's a shame Zach got into full.
Oh no, there's one driver
You think they're not
signalling
going?
false start.
No,
yes.
false. So that looks. I thought. Oh, we've lost the cart.
Okay, they're coming round. Engines are up.
It's a bit of a jump at the start there.
Let's try this
Here we
again. Again, it is.
Not as quick, but look quick again. And I don't think the person in the lead was in the right place either.
Oh, and there's a spin, and that's gonna be big.
Oh, Zach's been knocked out. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Zach, get back on.
3, 4 karts. Somehow they all avoid making heavy contact with one another.
Are they rolling?
I believe they are. Now this is the middle of the pack here, so let's look back. The first driver, it's about the 4th or 5th kart on the outside line.
Oh yes.
That
Double
gets
there.
tagged, and then the 4 drivers just behind.
No, I don't think so. Right, he's got a lot of work to do.
Huge amount of work. This is what Zach refers to as recovery drive. It's pretty much at the back, and he's got to work his way all the way back up the grid again. He did this at Warden Law a number of times. He actually enjoys this. He enjoys the challenge. We'll see how he gets on. I'm
Now
not
trying to see the driver that spun at the start. Let's have a look. We've
Wells
lost
broke
it
down.
Who was it was Lewis Gilbert. Lewis Gilbert was starting at the front, and he was the driver that spun initially.
Wrong. So
Yeah, and I noticed that Zach Jennings, Samuel Leedon, who were starting directly behind Gilbert, they're also down at the back.
I can see it in Zach's face. He's
So
determined
he's
to make
currently
that up.
in 23rd. Started in 6th. Not the start we wanted. He has got 6 minutes and 1 lap. It's already up into 21st.
He's going to be gloves off now.
Yeah.
He knows he's got to make it.
Yep. Elbows out. This is going to be a good drive by Zach. Okay, so well done to Elijah, he's in 3rd. We've got Isaac in 2nd. Cooper Campbell leads in 5th.
He's up to 18. He's still fastest on track.
I actually really enjoy watching these drives of Zach. He just shows how great a driver he is.
Not that we're biased or anything.
Well, I am biased, he's my son.
Well, he's done up, he's up into 17.
Doesn't matter how much your team play, you will always root for your own, and I'm sorry, I will root for Zach. all day long. How's he doing?
He's up to 17th now. Now up to 16th. Done another one. I think he's going to be coming around that top corner in a minute. Oh no, he's there. He's at the back.
Fuck, he must have come off again.
He's got 7 spaces. He's obviously got to push wide.
And he's got a drop
bumper.
nose.
Yeah, someone's had him.
The weekend started off so promising. He was first in all the practices. He was putting the fastest times. Best lap, purple lap. And here we are, at the back again. He's got a ton of rubber all over his front bumper. He's obviously had a bit of a crash with a number of karts over on that hairpin. But he's probably now going to drive it like he stole it.
Yeah. 22 seconds.
What, for the end of the race?
Then 1 lap.
Oh no, he's knackered, he's last.
Zach's got a penalty.
He's got a penalty?
Yeah.
What for?
5 seconds.
What, it doesn't matter, he's at the back.
10 seconds down the line, we're going to be starting at the back.
He's at the back anyway!
Right, check his flag out. So.
Okay. So frustrating.
It is what it is. He's going to be so frustrated when he comes off, he's going to be so annoyed.
He is, he's going to be really annoyed. Even with the 2 races left, I don't think he's going to make a bigger difference.
No.
He's going to be so starting too far back.
Well, no, he might be mid-pack on the... his points are pretty good, so he might be mid-pack on the final. If he's mid-pack on the final, he might be able to do it, but I don't know.
As we say, anything can happen. We could get taken out, I said this earlier. Okay, brush ourselves down, get ready for Superheat 2. Okay, so 3 X-Kart drivers in the top 3. Very, very well done to you guys. Turns out Zach actually finished that in 20th, which I can't quite believe. I thought he was way back. However, he's got the penalty to add to that, so he will be at the very, very back. I know he won't be impressed with that though, especially if he's been taken out on some of the bends. Yeah, he's not happy at all. Hands on hips. That's it. Elbows out. Superheat 2. God knows how much damage we've got to our kart. We had about £400 worth of damage yesterday. Knackered his radiator, knackered the radiator rod, knackered the side pod, knackered the front bumper. Or gave him a drop bumper, sorry. That was a 5-second penalty. Okay, I'll get him back in and we'll have a look. I doubt he's going to want to be on camera after that, but yeah. We'll report back with an update shortly. Okay, Andrew's just doing the tracking on the car. He's trying to work out whether we've got a bent chassis or not. I'm hoping we haven't. Thankfully, we ordered a big box of spares before the weekend.
That could be one.
To cater for any eventuality. So we've got a spare steering column, a spare track rods, we even got a couple of axles. Anything that we thought we might need just in case. And so they're coming in handy already. Okay, so on that last heat, Zach got a drop nose. He said he went into the hairpin bend. The driver in front was doing a move on the kite in front, spun him, and Zach went straight into the side of him, so that dropped his nose cone and gave him a 5-second penalty. And at some point in the race, he also got given another 5-second penalty for gaining an unfair advantage. And with the penalties applied, he's finished in position 21. So we're just about to go out for the second superheat of the day. He should be starting in P6 again, same as he did for Superheat 1. Thanks, we need it.
Racing.
Okay, Superheat 2. We're on the grid, starting in P6 again. Not too sure how our points are going, but we're fingers crossed that we might gain some space this time and hopefully podium. But this is Junior Primo, anything can happen, as we found out in the last heat where Zach got taken out on the thing. And due to the last rolling start, grid marshal is calling all the drivers together for a little bit of a talking to.
One thing to remember, you're driving go-karts, not Dodgems. Okay? Yep, they're expensive. What you're doing out on track affects your mechanics and their budget. Alright? This time when we go out, I want you to all think about it, race with respect. Alright? Respect each other, respect their space. If there isn't one, don't go for it. Okay, guys? Yeah? All understand?
Of, should we call it the morning session?
Morning before the finals, yes.
Yes, is going to be Junior Rotax Primo again.
Oh, you love a bit of Junior Rotax Primo.
Yes.
Okay, so now being told to slow it down by the marshals. P1 is way ahead up there, they need to slow that down.
Is it 5 X carts? There's 4 X carts at the front, isn't
Yes.
it? Oh, that's going to be convenient.
But they've all got slightly different colour crash helmets.
Fantastic. That makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Junior Primo.
He's lost it on cold tyres, but they've taken this as an official start.
Yep.
And they sprint round through to the Stratford hairpins, and the first two have made a minor break. As we've all seen, that doesn't mean anything in the start. Then they're scuffling themselves around again.
And there's more karts going the wrong way at Stratford.
4 out of 5 of the top 5 are X karts.
Zach's in third. All he's got to do is get a clean air and go. He's got 2 X cars behind him, I think. I've got an X car behind him.
Eyesight strikes
again.
again.
You've got to give us a lap to work out what the heck's going on, everyone watching at home.
Yes, I'm sorry.
We've got Bella over here. I think they're as nervous as we are. Zach's still holding third. Come on, Zach.
Informed.
Yes.
But we are having Elijah Helsby in first, Lewis Gilbert second, Zach Jennings in third, and Cooper Campbell leads in fourth. James.
Lewis Gilbert he's probably going to go for a move on Elijah at some point. Zach is quicker than first and second. Come on, Zach. Just be careful.
Now there is Lewis Gilbert.
And he got in, there we go, third to first. Zach Jennings straight in there.
Yep. And again, just
third to first and first to third. Second stayed the same. So he made.
Let's have a look at this. I think there may have been an assist.
Oh no! Oh, it's kind of 6.5. What happened there was, I think that.
I think he's going for the overtake.
He can't go.
To see him set himself up for it. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes down scoring in second, or he's going to be butted off.
I don't know if my stomach can take this.
He's in first.
Fucking hell! How the hell did he manage that? Jesus! Come on, Zach.
Gilbert checked up in his attempt to get past Hazelwood, and then he got a little bit tagged by Jennings, who had nowhere to go, and then everyone was out of order. And it ended up being second stayed second, but first and third swap, which is quite rare.
Yeah, and Matt Street is going to be, he's going to be non 2+2 either way, because he's still got an X kart first and an X kart third. And to be fair to Zach Jennings, he did try and resolve that situation a lap ago, shall we say. But Gilbert was, not for moving. Now.
Come on.
Cooper Campbell Lees is the driver of the X kart with a plain white crash helmet. Isaac Jameson is the driver of the X kart with a green crash helmet. They're in 4th and 5th. And behind them, Miles Cloworth and Alfie Forrester are still there. Samuel Leedon, Zach Mackay.
I'm wary because Lewis Gilbert is slightly quicker than Zach currently. Come on, Zach, you've got to put your foot down.
I think we're under investigation. Under investigation, Zach Jennings, 69.
That's a go. Jennings doesn't seem to have the same basic leading speed that. Now, interesting there. What happened there was that Jennings' preferred line. Actually, he's not actually hitting the apex. He's gone for conservation of momentum, which means in the middle of the corner he's actually a bit slow.
Yes, and he leaves a nice wide, inviting gap going into the corner.
Then what he wants to do is, if we watch it now, he bounced out a little bit. He just got it slightly wrong. It was wide, but he managed to keep the inverting corner. Then he made Gilbert have to just slightly check up, and then we saw Hazelwood thinking about it, but the net result was none of that happened. Now what's going on there? He's coming in. The car is. That was the next kart nudge out. First has gone to third, second's gone to fourth, and into the lead now is going to Elijah Hazelwood. It's really weird when he's coming into the hairpin, just the Wilkins hairpin. Twice now, he's almost like the car's either hit a bit of a curb, which I couldn't see, or it's almost like it's lost front grip.
Yeah, it certainly. And now let's see if he's back to third place. I think it might be a braking issue, because he just outbraked himself there into Isaac Jameson. I think that the brakes might be going away, and I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt here.
One thing I will say is, looking at those X carts, they're all running really low at the front with that black. I think okay. Last lap.
Yes.
And there they go. They
the battle for fourth could be won. Now that Lewis Gilbert. Now, I don't think that Lewis Gilbert and Zach Jennings are going to be exchanging Christmas cards or pleasantries at the end of this race.
Possibly not.
So Gilbert, if Gilbert sees a smidgen of a gap, I think into Wilkins, Gilbert will try and make the move on Jennings. They're not going to catch Hazelwood, they're not going to catch Jameson, but watch for the driver in 4th place to all discretion.
Needs a bit of part
Is that, yes. Checkered flag.
There we go. Checkered flag for the morning, and it's Elijah Hazelwood who takes the final super heat of the day. Sorry for that, but it was Hazelwood from Jameson. Zach Jennings was 3rd. Lewis Gilbert was 4th. Miles Schleworth was 5th.
Okay. There was a 5-second penalty. That's going to whack him back, but
He was trying hard to get back up the grid because he finished the last one in 21st.
Yeah,
so he's doing what he can to get as
Right,
close
let's go
to
and
as
get
he can.
that's the thing with Zach. He will take those little risks, and sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't. This time they didn't pay off because he picked up an under investigation.
And then they took it back again anyway.
And they took it back again anyway. Oh, yeah. There's Zach in the winner's corner. I don't think he knows he's got a penalty yet, unless he saw it come up on the screen. But he's going to be happy. That's going to liven his spirits, hopefully. Oh, Isaac's on the camera. Thanks, Isaac. Okay, so scrutineering, basically when you come top 3, is all about saying, make sure you're legal, all that part. So this time they want the carb off, which is fine. So let's strip that off. Not the real. Isaac and Zach are now changing cameras. Or changing, become cameraman. Oh, I didn't bring me blooming socket for this, or my screwdriver, so I'm using a pair of pliers, it's fine. That's how you get a carb out without having to take all your air boxes out. Not the best way to do it, but don't do what I've done in the past when I've been scrutineered and pour your fuel over the floor. You get told off. Okay, so they're probably just going to check the floats, etc. So let's go take it over and get it done. Have you got a spare box to put it in, or I'm doing it balancing it?
Oh, you did, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we've only got 2, I'm afraid.
All right, next time I'm going to 3D print you some more and bring them.
Yeah.
Just being flashy, it was.
And they're weighing off floats. I didn't even know there was a weight limit for floats.
Yeah. I hate putting these back together.
There you go.
My carb as well.
Right, these sit on top, don't they?
Yeah.
Just like that. They don't know which way always go. They go round, do they?
You have to test it when you're done.
Shake it, don't you?
No. Yeah, you shake it, and then you do this. You blow it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get any air through it.
Yeah.
Turn it over.
Allowing fuel through now.
Right.
And Louis taught me that. All done, all good.
Spot on, thank you lads.
How did you get into first anyway?
Louis was loading Elijah, or Lewis was loading Elijah. I was pushing Lewis on the straight, so I don't think he realised how much speed he had, and then they both went flying.
Right. So I'll shake there.
Yeah.
I'll blow out that one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Turn it over.
Turn it over.
Blow it again.
Again.
You should get air for it.
I'll play the flute. Right, thanks, mate. Right, so me and Zach, it's lunchtime, and what lunchtime means? It's chip challenge time. So this cafe is called Fast Track Catering. Original. Here we go. Let's see what it's like. Oh, there's a queue. Right, go to a restaurant. What's the place? Oh my god, it's like nothing in here. Oh, got a bit of a queue, so I'll stop the recording and I'll come back to it. Right, we're next in the queue. Here we go. Can I please have your finest portion of chips, please? £2.40, good price. £1.45. Let's see how long it takes to get our chips. We've got to mark the overall performance of trackside cafes. So in fact, I think our grading for Walden was a bit harsh because we only took it because they didn't have any chips. But their service was good, so I might have to up you a little bit, Walden, just to be fair. Every track we go to, we record the chip challenge and we mark the chips out of 10.
Have you had any this weekend?
No. We've been holding off solely because we want to see how good they are. So currently, Wilton's in the lead.
Wilton is a good cafe.
There you go. Alfie Forrester says that they're good chips. Will's in the lead.
No, I wouldn't say Wilton's there. I'd say these are better than Wilton's.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's
Find
Alfie's
out.
dad.
We'll watch the
They are
video
better than
until the
Wilton
end.
chips.
Yeah.
These are proper chips.
Find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, every track we go to, we do a chip challenge, and you go on YouTube. Currently, Wilton's got an 8 out of 10. Warden's got. They only got a 2 because they had no chips. They only had.
No, they got 0 because they had no chips.
They had 0 because they had no chips. I think Shenington will get a bit of an up here because
So one,
the customer service is really good.
one corner.
Oh, they do cheesy chips. But we can't have cheesy chips because it breaks the rules. It's got to be a basic portion of chips with just salt on it.
Oh yeah.
That's how we mark. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. They're doing well. Thank you. I think ours is going to be soon. I think it's going to be a while. I'm going to stop the video. Oh, we're up. Order 72. Portion of chips, just salt. There we go.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So it took 10 minutes. There you go, Zach. Go. 2 up.
Yeah.
Let's try the chips. So presentation-wise, they're just in the polystyrene thing. So it's just an average thing.
Ah, they're still boiling.
They're quite thick and they're bloody hot, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's good though, 'cause by the time you walk it back to your awning. Right, well, I'm going to have a go. They're quite chunky. Now, try that one. I don't think it's too hot.
No. I'm gonna wait till they cool down.
Yeah, but we've got to get the video right. We've got to have your reaction.
Didn't stop the recording and wait because otherwise I'm gonna burn my mouth.
I'll have to keep eating them. I'm going to stop and get back to you. In fact, I just spotted something. The Kart Championship. He's on the poster. People say we get everywhere on social media, YouTube, and everywhere else. And now we're on the Kart Championship poster. Thank you, Kart Championship. Oh,
And let me find with salt on because you've eaten all of them.
I haven't eaten all of them.
Fatty. Right, let's try this one. Good. They get a 6 because they were way too hot out of the box.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
No, they're
You
not.
can't take that.
We waited almost 15 minutes for them to cool down.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. I mean, if I tell you walk across, I don't think we can take their points down because they were hot.
Okay.
Well, that's unfair.
No, it's not. The ones from Wilton, we could take them outside from the box and they would still be hot by the time we go down there. And they're perfect to eat outside.
Okay, so if you weren't going to take that into the factor, they're too hot, what would you mark them as?
7.
A 7. I think we stick to 7 personally.
6.
6?
Yeah.
You're going to a 6?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yep.
Okay. I think a 6 is fair. They're all right, but I think Wilton's just pinched you a little bit. So, Shenington, your official score is 6 out of 10. That's not bad. Well done. It's final time. We're starting P5. Zach's managed to keep his points to a reason. I was worried we was going to be mid-pack, but we're not. We're starting P5, it's a good place to be. So what we've got to do is hope for a clean drive, no drops, no penalties. Zach's got a plan. He always has a plan. But let's see how it goes. Just want a nice clean drive and everyone's come off safe. I know I say that all the time, but it's true.
Taking the tyre pressures down a bit because it's really, really hot this afternoon. Unfortunately, Isaac's valve has just gone on one of his tyres and his air just came gushing out. So literally rushed the car off the grid. They're going to try and get that fixed and get him back in before the gate closes. There's currently a red flag on the seniors race, so we're going to be delayed, but the gate will still close at the same time. Looks like he might be back. Hopefully they fixed it and he's going to be back on. Laura, are we okay? Perfect. Right, here he comes. He's coming back in. Go on, nothing like a last minute thing to give you a heart attack before the race starts.
He's fine. Me, not so much.
Okay, so valve replaced, all back. We are all good. Isaac is good to go. Lots of nervous people just waiting around. Hi, Bella. Bella's come to join us again today. She can't, can she? Okay, Elijah's dad, Isaac's mum, nervously pacing up and down. Apparently we've now got a delay There's a fight near the podium, which I've never heard of before. It's first.
Completes the order. And it's down to time for the final race of the day. Junior Primo.
So this is going to kick off now. Instead of 16:16, it's 16:20. So 4 minutes to wait.
So I'm not. This one was due to go off apparently at 16:16. It's currently 16:16, but I think they're clearing the last one overran because of the red flag.
Yeah, no. There was a couple of people turning around and running back towards the back. Now, what's going on there? There's people staring. I think there may be somebody having a little bit of a word with another driver at the end of.
Here he's put his headset down, so he's going to try and find the gossip. So there's a little bit of a delay here. I think the track's clear. Yeah, there's green flags on the track, so the track's clear, but they're not starting this for a different reason. They are waiting for something. There is an issue at some point. Can't see what it is. Henry's back. He's going to tell us exactly what the problem is and why they're all faffing about.
Andy. And the delay is because there is a fight near the podium between a manager of one team and a driver of another.
Race with respect.
Apparently he's been after him all day.
Race with respect.
Oh dear.
All is fair in love and karting until somebody gets the ump.
What's happened?
I think there was a little bit of one or two drivers weren't happy with something that luckily we didn't see on camera. Now I'm looking. Well, I mean, we've got a phalanx of X-carts at the front there. Look at them all. 5 of them. And the driver on it'll be Lewis Gilbert with the only non-black and white kart there at the front of the field.
Here they come.
12 to 14 years old. They come to the line.
Oh, that's not really on. That sudden zip across there.
One of the X-carts is...
he went at the back. I think it was the third place man. Went at the back of the rest of the field.
And there's no false start, so we are off and racing.
Obviously that sudden veer to the right, but it could be any of them, who knows.
It's the green crash helmet of Isaac Jameson.
So Jameson did drop back.
Lily Shaw up to 8th position. That's a good start from Lily Shaw.
Okay, so just having a look. Elijah is first, Cooper Campbell is second, Zach third. We've got our leg behind Zach.
Out running onto the back end of the second lap to come around the hanger corner.
Went through.
And
now
inside second and third changes round if it will stick, and it. I don't think Zach Jennings might get it, but he's parked himself on the inside. And it goes away, but the winner out of that was Elijah Hazelwood, who gained a few tenths of a second because of the scrappage of his two teammates behind.
And the X-Kart with the black crash helmet, that would be the 69 of Zach Jennings. Very, very late on the brakes. Somehow he managed to get the kart slowed down roughly around the plate, the apex point of the corner. But he was committed with a capital C. It's
Lewis Gilbert, who's not an X-Kart, and then you've got Jennings and Campbell Lees. In fact, it looks like Jennings is actually under quite a lot of pressure from Gilbert, because they probably noticed that Elijah was disappearing away.
Yes.
He's got a second and a half.
Oh, no.
We've made the mistake now. We've let him get away. How are we getting back? I don't know.
Yeah. But of course, this is 9 minutes. These are the least not counting the Bambinos, who are obviously just starting out, and maybe some of the micros. These are the least experienced drivers by definition of the class.
Yeah.
So, you see Campbell, Lees, Jennings and Gilbert now sort of, get their ducks in a row, as it were, and set off after Hazelwood.
Some pace in the middle, but it's the second, third and fourth are having an absolute scrap with each other coming into the hairpin.
And this is the inexperience that you're showing. With 8 minutes to go, and teammates in second and third, Campbell Lees didn't need to be defending, and Jennings doesn't need to be attacking. They need to be working together.
Work together.
But it's
Jennings. So Jennings now takes that. I don't know whether Campbell Lees got just fed up with it. He's certainly got through now, and immediately gaps him.
Yeah.
But they are 2.1 seconds behind Elijah Hazelwood, who has got that gap. Yes, he's quick, but he's been helped by the fact that the following karts have all been having a massive row.
Yeah, and last time around, even with that row, well, they was Jennings making 2 passing attempts and 1 overtake. Yeah, there's a problem with Cooper Campbell-Lee's. His X-kart is not happy.
Not as happy as the others at the moment.
No, because Jennings is. I thought I stand up. I apologise. I thought Zach Jennings was being a little bit inexperienced by the way he was attacking his teammates. But now that I've seen both him and Gilbert pass and pull away, yeah, Jennings was. He knew something was amiss, and he thought, I've got to go. Now the lead comes down. Oh well, maybe. Just maybe,
down by
ladies and gentlemen.
So it took a while, but it was the fastest lap from Jennings. Now he's been released and running in clean air.
Yes, maybe there could yet be a battle for the lead in Junior Primo.
Really now filling up the non-existent rear view mirror of Zach Jennings.
Yes. I mean, if there was one, he'd be looking at it.
But
we know
the
that.
gap hasn't come down. It's still just shy of 2 seconds. They've not gained anything on Elijah Hazelwood in the last 3 minutes. But they are trying to put on a bit of a show by battling themselves for the bottom 2 steps of the podium.
Yep. And there's still Jennings hasn't given up hope. Oh,
hope springs eternal.
Yes, hope. God loves a trier. Jennings is trying to sort of appeal to Gilbert's better nature and say, now, look, it was only 3 minutes ago. If you could just try not to overtake me for the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, so until the race is over.
Until the race is over.
43.6 against 43.5, so gained a 10th back on the leader, but that's not going to get many. They need 18 laps to catch him up at that rate. You know. And realistically, we'll all have gone home by then. He's very insistent on working together, Zach Jennings, and he really wants. I think that if Lewis Gilbert would get past, I think he's quicker, but not quicker enough to gain on Elijah Hazelwood, who's just out of shot at the moment, being a bit good.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Jennings has watched an awful lot of kart racing before he started kart racing. He's got the driver signals down to a T.
Very important.
Yes, yeah, to be able to tell the other drivers what you want them to do to help you. But of course, now we get down to and still there's another signal.
Work with me. Work with me.
Of course, the problem is it is working for Zach Jennings and Lewis Gilbert. The gap is 1.6 seconds.
In fairness to Zach Jennings, he's now handling the challenge of Lewis Gilbert reasonably well. So he's discovered a little bit of late race pace with 1:13 to go. Gilbert, I'm sure, was going to try and make some dive at some point to get the second place.
Yeah, and the gap is down to 1.5 seconds.
Let's build this one up, shall we?
I mean,
tenth of a second,
43.49 for Jennings. One thing, Elijah Hazelwood
at least they'll have the encouragement of seeing the guy in front and seeing him getting minutely closer.
Yeah, Elijah Hazelwood has not looked over his shoulder. His Chris Harvey and Louis Harvey will be signalling, just saying, go. That they won't be telling him that the gap is closing. They're not going to worry him. They're just saying go, 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 and this is now a test of the driver.
So it's 2 laps, this lap and one more. They're on the penultimate lap now. Yep, we know you wanted to work together. But interesting that Lewis has closed up the entire gap on Zach. They've also got the lead down to 1.3 seconds, but that's very much a controlled drop of the lead. I think
less than just 1.3.
Yeah, but the fastest lap of the race is 43.29 by Lewis Gilbert. There, he's actually discovered a second win coming into his last couple of laps. It's the last lap of the race. Can Gilbert make a move and pick up that second place? He's got a chance to go in, but they've gone wide. Now he could go tight, but he dropped off too much there, I think.
Yes, still Zach. Good luck in trying to get Lewis Gilbert to work with you now, Zach Jennings, as the rest of the field trail along behind. For the X-Kart team, he will come into the final corner.
Come on, Zach, don't lose it on that corner. Do not lose it on that hairpin.
Hazelwood's first.
Zach's second.
No!
Jennings holds him off. Gilbert, well, Elijah Hazelwood, congratulations. Fair play to Lewis Gilbert.
Gave it a go.
He gave it a go, but also he then, when he had sort of made side-by-side contact with Jennings, he realised, okay, look, if I make this move, there's the move, up on the curb, bang, bang, bang. He backs out of the move there because he realises it hasn't worked.
Yeah, and he's going to get a penalty if he goes for it.
Yeah, and that is very, very smart driving.
Well, at least they gave us a grandstand finish. So
Amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
Deserved. Okay. Brilliant. Oh, such a good drive. Oh, dear me. He deserves that. He's been working hard all weekend. He so deserves that. Oh, brilliant. Whew, right, you need to take this.
I do.
You're going to scrutineering. Give him a big kiss. Tell him he's done amazing.
Well done, mate. Second. You were catching Hazelwood, but we can do a second. That's good. That's a good comeback. Right, your mum's asked me to do something for you. Yes. Back in scrutineering because we came second. And basically what the scrutineers asked us to do is, where are we getting into? The gearing?
Gearing, yeah.
Gearing. So again, I'm useless with knowing what things are called, so I'm taking this side of the engine off. Go, fella.
All we do is lift it up, and these are your gears, that's your balance shaft, crankcase, and what you're doing is you're going to turn it till the dots meet up in the middle. Of course it's under compression a little bit, because of the plug still in. There you go. 2 dots there, 3 dots. That lines up with one that's just behind here.
Okay.
There. And then that one lines up to that dot just there, look.
Okay.
It's not been played with, so we're all good.
Perfect.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you. That was a hard-earned victory. And like they say, that was been coming all weekend. There was a point I thought we were going to be walking away empty-handed. Hard-fought race, that was.
Right. Junior Primo, the best novice, finishing in a 27 kart field, 8th overall, Noah Clark. Now, finishing in P5, Zach Mackay. It is Mackay. I was right, like orange. Mackay. Well done, Zach. In 4th place, it's Oscar Chesovic. 1-0. Well done. Finishing in 3rd place is Lewis Gilbert. 2nd place, Zach Jennings. Your winner today, Elijah Hazelwood. All about the drivers here. Next round, God's country, Wales. See you at Glenagorse. Thank you very much. Have a safe drive back, everyone.
Thank you.
Right, day 3 is over. Our luck changed. We got
Finally.
a trophy.
Second place.
P2. Emotional ups and downs. What a great weekend. Well done to Zach, well done to the X-Kart team, well done to all the drivers out there today. So remember, like and subscribe, and we'll see you at Glenagorse
For round 3.
For round 3. Hope you enjoyed the video.